Welcome to The Maintenance Mindset, an audio-video podcast brought to you by the Multifamily Media Network. I'm your host, Paul Rhodes, and over the more than 3 decades in the apartment industry, I've had roles that include being on-site, providing services as a vendor, creating and delivering multiple education programs, and active association work. This podcast is centered on the often overlooked role that our on-site maintenance workers play. You know, the men and women that respond in the middle of the night to the toilet call, or the after hours, it's really hot in my apartment request, or my favorite, my ring fell down the drain, get over here now. In other words, the often unsung heroes who are responsible for asset preservation and resident satisfaction. Working in multifamily maintenance provides interesting, sometimes amusing, and often fascinating stories and viewpoints. My encouragement to you is this: whatever you do it with a maintenance mindset. Hey there. This episode of the Maintenance Mindset Minute comes to you from the HVAC Excellence Educators Conference out in Las Vegas. I just attended a session on furnace troubleshooting, and it brought to light something that I tend to forget when I get involved in problem solving. And that is the bank teller analogy. Now, the bank teller analogy is based on the fact that when a bank teller starts their job at a bank collecting money from their customers, they have to be aware of counterfeits, fake money, fake dollars and change and bills and all of those things. Well, how does a bank train their brand new teller in how to identify fraudulent currency? The answer is they don't give them all different kinds of fake paper, fake ink, or different pictures and different sized currencies. Actually, they stay away from even diagnosing what the fraudulent thing is. Instead, they make their brand new tellers study actual money, the real thing, what the paper feels like, what it looks like, what it's sized by, what the pictures are, what the identifying marks of the real thing is. So they're not studying the fake thing. They're studying the real thing and becoming so intimately knowledgeable about the real money that whenever fake comes across their mind, their hands, their desk, it stands out.
Our sponsor today is AppWork. Best known for exceptional maintenance workflow management, AppWork offers so much more. Optimize operations with its advanced business intelligence that turns data into strategy. Simplify your operations with AppWork's intuitive platform. Service team members love the gamification of maintenance workflows and leaderboards, making everyday tasks a competition for number one. From project management to team communication, AppWork has you covered. Visit appworkco.com today.
The reason that analogy works for troubleshooting is a reminder for us as technicians. Become familiar with how your systems and components and devices are supposed to function. Become very specialized in that aspect so that when you hear a click or see a operation or you feel something that's out of the norm, it stands out to you in the same way that fake dollar bills stand out to a bank teller. In other words, what I'm saying is we need to learn how our properties operate. And yes, this expands beyond heating and air conditioning. Generally speaking, if you pay attention when you flush a toilet in a vacant apartment, those toilets sound very similar with every other one on your property. Become familiar with that sound, the amount of time it takes for the bowl to drain, and the amount of time that it takes in general for the tank to refill. By paying attention to that, we become experts at identifying exactly how our property is supposed to function. For more tips like this and others, pay attention to the Multifamily Media Network and the Maintenance Mindset podcast. Thanks again, and I'll see you somewhere.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Maintenance Mindset. I hope you take away ideas that apply to your current and future career goals. Please check out Maintenance Mindset Minute to hear short-form, high-impact, applicable, maintenance-centered information. Whatever you do today, do it with a maintenance mindset. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. Visit multifamilymedianetwork.com to learn more about our other industry podcasts, thought pieces, and sponsorship opportunities. I'll see you somewhere.